Hey everybody, this is Hector with Thermal Dog Outfitters. Welcome back, and if it's your first time, thank you for coming. I do a lot of reviews here, do a lot of hunting stuff. Me and my buddy Cody, we just do a lot of silly stuff. However, what you're here to see this week is I've kind of been doing reviews on the Sionyx Aurora night vision camera. I call it a night vision camera. It's actually like an action camera, digital camera, day, night, twilight. So, but mainly what I found, what this really is a night vision camera. And if you're buying this camera specifically, for anything, it's specifically for that. So we're going to take a look at this. We've already kind of looked at it and talked about it. I am going to go over. We're going to take it outside. We're going to take it outside. We're going to have some fun. And I'm not going to. By the way, I don't practice for these things. I just do it on the fly. So what you get is what you see. This is me. That almost rhymed. But anyway, we're going to take it outside. We're going to actually, biggest thing that I want to do on this video is it is a weapons mountable unit, which means you can also shoot. And when you shoot, it's activated by the recoil. Kind of pretty cool. It's got that nice little feature in there. But it is a weapons mountable camera, which begs the question, well, if it's weapons mountable camera, how do you use it as a sight if it doesn't have any crosshairs? So we're going to look at a couple of things. I'm going to tell you the honest truth of what I think, if it's really a weapons mountable camera, if it's worth anything in that sense. You've seen some different things, some different videos out there. We're going to play with a couple of things. One of those things I'm going to play is I actually have a holographic sight right in there. So we're going to go ahead, it's a green dot sight. And then on top of that, we're going to see what it looks like through there, you know. I'm not sure if how well it's going to work, you know. So we're also, nothing fancy, and I'll make sure I have some links to some of this stuff. Nothing fancy. I've got both a day visible laser, and I've got a night IR. So we're gonna mess with the IR night as well with the light, and we have an IR light to illuminate, so you can see, how well this thing works as a weapons mountable camera. Now you're going to be able to do anything with it. This should be interesting. I'm looking forward to going and trying it. So hang out and let's go. Here we go. Let's go outside. All right, everybody. I'm outside. The only light I'm getting right now, you can barely see me, is from my phone. So there's the house in the background. Okay. But you cannot see a whole lot. There's the moon. The moon is at a 13% moon. So I just want to give you an idea of how much lighting there is out here. Let's go test this. Let's see what it looks like. All right, everybody, I've got the camera on. You know, like I said, I checked the moon phase. We're at 13% moon. Not a whole lot of moon. Not a whole lot of moon. Where's the moon? Where's the moon? Moon's over there somewhere. Yeah, it's right there. Barely see it. 13%. So you know what? We do not have enough light out here, even though this is grayscale. It's pretty cool. You can still see pretty good, right? This is in grayscale mode, so I kind of like it. So, but let's go ahead and turn an IR light, because I want you guys to see. Oh, by the way, let's turn around a little bit. Look at the hog out there, guys. Nice clear picture, 30 yards away. Nice clear picture. You can see really good. Now, obviously I got the holographic sight on here. I'll fine tune it so you can see it. It's right there in front of you. Look at that right there. Beautiful little sight. I'm going to turn it on. And, oh yeah, look at that. Yeah, real bright lights, right? So let's go back and focus on that hog, because that's what you're really going to be looking at, right? So let's get that hog in focus. There's that hog in focus. Now let's go ahead and turn this thing on. See what it looks like. See if these are going to work. Oh, look at that. That is the green dot, the reflective sight on the reflective sight that I'm looking through. So I could actually take at 30 yards, take a shot at the pig and hit it, as long as this is sighted in 100%. But this is at its lowest setting. Okay, if I go to this highest setting, it's washed out. Lowest setting, go higher, it's washed out. So, and we're going to go and show you, at about 50 yards as well. I'm not as thrilled with this as I'd like it to be, as I thought I would be, but I'm going to be very honest. But, so that is at 30 yards. We're going to do something else now. I'm going to go ahead, reach over, and I'm going to remove this.
I'm going to release this puppy. And now you have unobstructed view of the hog. So, and oh, by the way, you can zoom in if you want to. Okay, look at that. Look at that nice zoom in. Works out pretty good. And look at the wide field of view. I like 30 yards, guys. So if you got a feeder, you're 30 yards away from the feeder. Man, this is going to work pretty good at night, right? So now, this is what I really want to show you. If you get a good laser, and by the way, that right there is a IR laser. In other words, nobody can see it. The pig can't see it. And look at that. Look at that. Look at that. I'm on the pig. I'm zooming in. I've got a laser right on the pig at 30 yards. I could take the shot and feel more comfortable with this shot that I'm going to hit the pig. So right now, I can honestly say as a weapons mounted camera, I'm on the pig. And if I use a laser designator, a laser, IR light, man, this works pretty good. So, I've put on a couple of red dot sights, and they just don't work for me, as you just saw a second ago. They just kind of wash the whole animal out. But as you can see, with a good IR light, this can become a weapons mountable, used as a weapons. A scope. Yeah, it's not really a scope. It's a camera. And what you're doing is looking through the camera because you can see the IR light through this camera, and the pig can't. Nobody else can. You'll be able to shoot as long as you got that IR laser sighted in. So, which is a really cool thing. Really cool option. Let's go to 50 yards. See what that looks like. All right, everybody. We are at 50 yards. I tell you what. Let's see. We adjusted for optimal clarity there. Let's see if we can try and sharpen that up. Yeah, I think that's the best we're gonna do there. All right, so there's the hog as you're looking through the holographic sight. Here's again on low setting, it washes that pig out. There's just no way you can see that pig, so I don't really like it with the holographic sight. So maybe I'm doing something wrong, and you guys can tell me what I'm doing wrong. But grayscale mode, I just don't like it. Okay, so again, I don't think this will work great. Now, mind you, I've done it with night vision. Night vision, man, no problem. Looks great. Okay, but I'm sorry, with this digital camera, it doesn't. So we're taking this thing back off because I just don't like it. Okay, and what I found, again, several different sites have the same thing. We're using just a red dot, not holographic. It's a reflex sight, should I say? They're just not working for me. So I recommend, if you're going to go as a weapons mount option with this thing, I would literally honestly say go with a laser. And I'll tell you why, because here we are. We're going to go turn on that laser again. This is the IR laser. All right, and so we're 50 yards. Let's zoom in and see what that looks like. Not perfect, right? Not the greatest zoom, but it works. Here you go, 50 yards, IR laser on the pig. I could shoot right there, as long as you've got it sighted in just right. I can hit that hog 50 yards, no problem. Okay, this is an IR laser. Nobody can see it, only you through here. So this is kind of pretty cool. Okay, look at the wide field of view. All right, so if you're able to get on a group of hogs at 50 yards, a lot of us do it. Look at that. You'll be able to shoot no problem and be able to, take follow-up shots. So that's pretty much it, and all I've got to show you on this one. Let's go back to the shop and let's talk about it.
All right, buddy. Time to bring it home and finish it up. So here's the what you basically saw when I went out there and did the like I say, you saw the video in there. I actually had, this is from Sight Mark, this holographic sight reflex sight. I mean, I love it. I love it as a daytime item, and even at night if I'm using a light to spot a pig and shoot a pig with it. So these things are awesome. I mean, they're just quick acquisition. I love them, right? But you saw through the camera, it just doesn't look good. When you light this up, it washes out the animal. So I mean, I've tried a couple different ones. I've tried a couple of different red dot sights, this green dot sight on this one, and it just washes it out every time. I don't like it. So as a weapons mount, in that sense, I did not think it worked out really well. Now, I did put on a laser on here, a infrared laser, and as you saw in the video, you could see it just fine. So is a just by itself as a for viewing and for recording everything and putting the laser on the pig and then shooting that away, it'll work. It'll work just fine. So that's an option. This unit right here cost me $100 laser. It's a really good laser. It's working out just fine. Nothing fancy. I'll put in a link in there for you. Only thing I don't like is the mount. It strips up pretty easy, so you'll have to change the screw out. But it's a good laser. So you can spend a ton of money. I got this on $120 at the gun show, and come to find out I can find it on Amazon for $99. I'll put the link on that so you can do that. But you can make it a weapons mountable, and then you could set this to be recoil, that it's recoil activated. Okay, so some other people asked is, hey, can we use it as a on a scoped rifle as a clip-on? Well, I'll be honest with you. Yeah, you could have the rifle up here, right? The scope like normal. You'd have the scope here, and then you clip it onto the front. But all you're doing is looking through the scope to the view screen. That doesn't. So it's not a clip-on, okay? But you could, and as long as you wanted to use that at night, you could light up the night with that and be able to see the pig through this scope. So you could do that. And I think I have a video on that. I'll put the clip on here real quick so you can actually see it. So it is possible. You just won't be able to see as far as you just get the regular view. Look at the video and you'll see what I'm talking about. Okay, so there was another option I was asked. Can we put it in the front of the scope, and would that work? The answer is yes, but look, you'd have to move this scope all the way forward on your rail, right, on your rail, and then be viewing through there. But it would work, and I've got a video for that, so look at the video here real quick as well for that. So it can work that way, and you can magnify, and then you light up the area with the IR light. So you could see a little bit further. So that is a good possibility. I just don't like it. It looks like a monstrosity when you do this, and so basically, when you take the camera off, how are you going to be able to look through the scope? You have to readjust the scope. I mean, it seems like a lot of work, to be honest with you. When you could just get a dedicated night vision scope, like the Wraith, for instance, in that sense, right? But you can make this work with a laser, which is really cool. So if you got a laser and you've got it scoped, or you got anything else on the rifle, as long as the laser sighted in, and you can attach this anywhere, and then literally attach it to the side of a scope with a Picatinny rail attachment. You attach the camera to that, and then really all you're doing is just looking through the camera. I don't care if it's offset. You're looking through the camera, putting the laser on. Just put the laser on the pig, boom. So you can have your day scope on, and then you can offset this and be able to shoot at night with your laser and the camera. So it's kind of pretty cool in that sense. And you saw the videos that for that. And what did you guys think? The wide view. I like the wide view on this thing. So you could see a big area. And what did you think about the last piece? I just showed you where you could see a long ways with this camera. So it's pretty cool. Pretty cool unit. So anyway, that was a quick thing I wanted to show you. If you want to know which IR light, I didn't get anything fancy. This is the IR light that comes with the Wraith. And so the Sightmark Wraith, by the way, that's what I'm talking about. So yeah, I put a link for that one as well. But you can get one of these. I love this. It's adjustable. Like I think it's got 3 settings, and then the adjustment on the focus up here. It's not focus, but it's actually making it wider, making it narrow, wide. You know what I'm talking about. Okay. So if you got questions, put it in the comments. I'll get you an answer. But that's a quick video I wanted to do on, yes, this is weapons mountable. You can use it. Some like it, some don't. It's kind of cool. I'm going to have to take it and shoot a pig just with a laser and try it out. We'll do a video on that one. Got to. Now that I just talked about it, we got to. Okay, so that's it. Again, thanks for watching. Hit the notifications. Hit the subscribe button. It helps the channel a lot. I appreciate it. I hope I give you some good information on some neat gadgets that are out there that are affordable. Again, for those that forgot, the weapons mountable version runs about, I think it's $6.99. So you can get the sport model for $5.99. If you want the weapons mounted model, because with all the attachments and the recoil activated setting on the camera, which is really cool, you can get, I think it's like $6.99 is what it's going for right now, as of whatever date it is today, and I think it's the 16th or 17th, 16th of October in 2020. So I will put some links down there. You guys can go chase those parts, those items. By the way, when I put those links on down there, I will give my what is that called? Disclaimer is that you actually help out the channel if you go through the link, you buy anything. We get a small bit of it. That you don't pay anything extra. It actually helps the channel. It's kind of a good deal for us, and able to get some more little gadgets here to be able to show you. I appreciate the time you take to watch the channel. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you get a good laugh. I hope you learn something. And if you got some questions, ask us. We'll just keep we'll test something. If there's something you want us to test, not too expensive, because I'm not the expensive guy. I don't go for the high end stuff. But if there's something specifically you want to take a look at, ask me. I may be able to do it. I may not. If you're something you're looking at, hey man, Hector, I've been looking at this for $100, $200. You know what? Hey, it sounds pretty good. I'll check it out. And oh, by the way, I've had some requests on a couple of them, and they look like garbage. And I'll tell you no, it's the I'm not going to go for something that's you're not going to be able to find useful for your use. Okay. Thank you. See ya. Hasta la vista, baby. That's pretty cool. See you later.